Stafford leans in. Good if it goes, and he didn't get the shot.
That's going to be 5 fouls on Andrew Kelly, and that's a great job of drawing contact by Tiankum Stafford.
So Stafford will go to the free throw line for 3 shots. Let's take a look at the veteran move by Tiankum Stafford. Isolated against Kelly, gets him in the air and leans in, draws the foul. So Tiankum, the sophomore from Auburn, Washington, at the free throw line. And he does get the first. Second one is good as well. They're tied at 69.
And I love Tiankum Stafford's confidence. As soon as he lets it go, he turns around like, this is no big thing. I've done this 1,000 times in my dreams and probably just as many times on the court.
He gives the Seawolves the lead as Jalen Little comes in for Colton Lowers. So UAA up by 1, 48.9 seconds to go. Seawolves lead 70-69.
Token pressure by Jalen Little.
Brinson on the right side. Back out to Ronnie Baker. Brinson dribbling out near half court, looking at Coach McDurham to see what they want to run. Brinson hands it off to Vogt. Vogt up against Jalen Little. Double team, gives it up to Putzar. Skip pass left side. Baker drives baseline, goes up. Can't get the shot to go. Tiankum with the rebound. 16 seconds to go. UAF has to foul, and they foul Jalen Little.
Ronnie Baker, who already has 20 points for the game, gets a good shot off for the Nooks. Great defensive job by UAA to really limit any good looks until late in the shot clock. Great job of getting the board and getting it to a good free throw shooter. Jalen Little, 77% for the year.
Little at the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 tonight. First free throw up and in. Now, even if Jalen makes this, it's still a 1-possession game.
Top 3-point shooter so far for the Nooks this year, or if you're looking at that. Sergei Putzar leads the team in 3-point shooting, but I don't think that's where you want to go with it.
Little can't get the shot to go. Putzar with the rebound. Seawolves up by 2, 9 seconds to go. Vogt at the free throw line, down low. Baker can't get it to go. Unfair with the rebound. Ronnie Baker blew the layup, and Christian Leckman with one of the biggest rebounds of his career.
Big shot 5 minutes ago, big rebound here. Big brick by Ronnie Baker. Goes from hero to GOAT.
Baker couldn't believe it didn't go in.
Yeah, Ronnie Baker has been feeling it up until now. 20 points, but the last 2 offensive possessions, very disappointing.
And they want to take a look at the last play. I don't know if we'll be able to see the time on the clock, but we can take a look at the last play.
They're going to see if they can sync up the clock and see if there's any more time left on the clock. So
the clock is not going to be in the
clock is not going to be on, guys.
So 2.5.
Keep it at 2.5.
See if referees can maybe manually, instead of having a look at it, go back and take a look. There's 2.5 on the clock. And
we're getting all
leave
kinds,
it at 2.5.
Getting all kinds of FaceTime tonight, at least the monitor is. Big rebound by Christian Leckband, and now he has a couple of free throws that can essentially clinch this game for UAA.
So Leckband, they better fix that. It should be 2.5 seconds.
20 minutes, 2.5 seconds. If Christian Leckband makes these, it doesn't really matter.
Now they have 3.5. And a timeout going to be called. So
Mick Durham realizing that he has a 30 and a full left, and there's no need to go home with him. So he's going to take a full timeout, make Christian Leckband think about these 2 free throws. Leckband shooting 71% coming into tonight, and 1 out of 2 from the free throw line so far this game. These are 2 huge free throws for the freshman.
Actually, check that. He's 1 of 4 from the free throw line.
Yep, 1 out of 4, my bad.
If Christian can make both free throws, though, it'll basically lock up the victory. They put 3.5 seconds on the clock. It was at 2.5, so they added a full second back on.
Yeah, I thought when they got the foul, I figured it would be 3-2, 3-3. So they gave UAF a little bit more of an opportunity. But again, if Christian Lechband can make these 2, I don't think it's really going to matter what UAF has as far as time. It's pretty much a in the books win for the Seawolves, and a huge win that is.
So Christian at the free throw line for a couple of shots. This one to put the Seawolves out in front by 3, and he can't. So even if he makes this one, it's still a 1-possession game as Rusty Osborne calls a timeout. Now here's an interesting thing. If you make the second free throw, do you foul to prevent UAF from getting a 3?
Yep, and if you're UAF and you see somebody coming to foul you, you hopefully have the ball and you launch something, it doesn't really matter. Now the story changes completely if Christian Lechband misses this shot.
Right.
Percentages over the course of the year say he won't. Percentages over the course of tonight say he's not doing well.
So a big free throw here for Christian. 3.5 seconds to go. Seawolves lead by 2, 71-69. And Christian, who has 7 points this evening, hopes he can have 8 at the end of this one. Second free throw, no good, and Putzar pulls down the rebound, and a timeout immediately called by the Nanooks.
Completely different scenario now for Coach Durham. He just needs to get a 2 to tie in 3 seconds and a 3 to win.
(71-69). We'll see what the Nanooks can do out of the timeout. If you're Coach Rusty Osborne, do you try to full court pressure here and not allow them to advance the ball so easily?
I think you have to make this as difficult as you can if you're the Seawolves to have UAF get into a good shooting location and a good shooting form. So I'd put full court on. I probably wouldn't pressure the ball. I'd probably just kind of hang somebody back, make sure that there's 3-on-2 down here in the backcourt.
Nagawa to trigger it as the Nanooks are out of timeouts. Throw it into Vogt, up ahead, catches it, Vogt, ball tips, going away, UAA wins!
And once again, senior leadership, Kyle Fossman, right place, right time. Seawolves win by 2.
So the Seawolves able to hang on as they force the steal at the end of the game. As they win and sweep the series, and they've beaten the Nanooks 15 times in a row. The longest streak between these two rivals, as Rusty Osborne will make his way over for a post-game word. Coach, what a game, an exciting finish between these two rivals here this evening. Your boys were up by 12, had that lead wither away, but you had to be pleased with your senior leadership and some of your more experienced guys making some plays.
Yeah, you know, we got up 12 or 13, and poor Jalen went in there, and he was playing well, and freshman made a bad choice, and we turned it over, and that seemed to spark them. But that's going to happen when you play a lot of young guys. They're playing all upperclassmen. We're playing a lot of freshmen. You know, Jalen made a mistake. He'll learn from it. He came back there in the last minute, made a big free throw for us, and played good defense here down at the end. And at this point in the year, you know, you just want to get the win and move on to the next one. And I thought we were in our own way offensively most of the night. I thought our defense, I thought our half-court defense was really really good.